As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this. Now's the time for a superstar to get inventive, to get creative when it comes to inflicting damage on their opponents. Snapmare could set something else up.
He wastes no time dodging the attack. Went for the springboard and miss.
Orton starting to get the crowd involved. Bam! Goes into the corner.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Ooh! He connects with a counter.
Series of jabs to the jaw. Winding it up.
The bionic elbow.
Right on the arm. Ooh! Moonsault! Moonsault! The challenger enduring the punishment. And he easily stops the ref's count.
He's far from finished.
Oh, what a clothesline! Taking this match to the outside, and he comes in under the ropes now. Stops that offense from connecting.
Drops the elbow. Elbow drop.
Oh, an overhand punch. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stop.
And into the corner he goes.
Had the Viper scouted. Randy Orton gets him back. Fends off the attack with an elbow. Oh, man! Ouch. Ooh, and he stops that offense. And a clothesline. You can see the dominance on display by Orton.
Yeah, some flaws in Cody's game plan are being exposed. With the stop.
After that move, you can see that Orton's coiled up as the animosity is... RKO!
Can the champ recover from that?
The kick connects. Steered away there.
Right down on the skull. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel.
The American Nightmare nails the crossroads. The champ might have just ended things right there.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
Unbelievable. Kick out at 1.
Unbelievable. More like inhuman.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here.
Raining down right hands. And it seems like his head might be the target here.
Uh-oh. Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Oh, my God. And look, now Orton is busted open.
And knew what was coming there.
Fist press.
And now unloading rights on his opponent.
Sent to the corner.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
From the top rope. Snap there from the top rope.
Taking flight. Down with force. He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
One after another. He has him lined right in his sights.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
And into the cover. Kick out. The champion stays alive.
This is complete insanity.
Still holding on to the top.
Sky high.
Crushing impact can withstand much more of this.
And Orton's turned the match in his favor.
What we are seeing from these superstars is almost unreal.
Defying all sense of reason, they continue to fight tooth and nail.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of my way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Oh, and the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Ooh, focused attack on the neck.
Randy Orton showing no mercy.
Cody Rhodes has to trust his instinct at this point. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Running on announce desk.
I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good. Orton getting ready.
Oh, look out. Oh,
Get that dodge. Crashed and burned on the outside.
the worst case scenario when you go high risk.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Look on the top rope.
All the way down to the floor.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed. Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Oh, targeting the neck.
And Cody Rhodes is failing to offer any resistance here.
The attacks will not relent from the Viper.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Here we go.
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, man.
And he denies Cody.
Anticipated that. Impact to the stomach.
There's the pin for the championship. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Orton gets the better there.
Cody for crossroads.
That could be enough to continue the reign.
How is the challenger still in this match? Rhodes hopes for victory dash for the time being, but you know he won't settle for long.
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Just manhandling their opponent.
A fall-away slam. But, oh, man, I really don't like the look of this, guys. You can see the pain.
Those focused attacks to the midsection might have done some lasting damage.
Watch out!
Look out below!
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And he tosses him back in now.
The challenger comes up big.
Cover. He kicks out somehow.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
Orton's going to have to keep his composure moving forward. He thought he'd put him down with that one, and now he's covered. We can have a new champ here.
Got it. New champion.
Here is your winner, and the new
chapter, and this title's legacy begins here.
Safe to say things did not go to plan here tonight.
Yeah, no one ever plans on losing their title. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
Alexa Bliss is here.
One of the most accomplished competitors in the women's division.
The following is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
One of the smallest competitors in the women's division, but she matches underrated power with hard-hitting, high-flying attacks.
Lots of titles and main events to back up those claims. As wicked and as twisted as ever.
That's the Alexa Bliss, the WWE. Surfs up.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. And I'm not sure either one of these competitors really mind.
Oh, this will definitely show what these superstars are made of. You're either the hunter or the prey here, and sometimes both, depending on how long the match lasts. Which reminds me, stamina and condition. Here we go. Ow!
Alexa Bliss toying with her opponent a little bit.
Oh, ouch! What a punch!
A nice shot by Alexa Bliss.
It's hard to tell exactly what Alexa Bliss is thinking when she looks at her opponents like that.
Trap in the arm.
STO!
And Ruka can't find an answer for these attacks.
There is no scorn like that of an angry goddess.
STO!
Flying!
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
The damage is starting to affect her.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Sol Ruka able to take a stand.
Sol Ruka could be turning her fortunes around. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
She's still got a lot of stamina left.
Misses the target. Guys, the confines of the steel cage have to play a role in game planning, right? Turns it into a pin attempt. And the referee stops the count before 2.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture. Snap married over. Precise drop kick to the base of the skull.
A running swanton.
What a chop.
High impact crossbody.
Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Bliss gripping the neck. STO.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
This steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. Hold it. Oh, reverses it. Shoulders down.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
She gets a quick kick out there.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here. Drop toe hold.
She's looking to ascend the cage now.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Oh, no.
Boom! Oh, my goodness.
Power bomb. She's ripped from the cage wall.
Looked like something got twisted on that landing.
Kick to the gut by Bliss, followed by
Connects with a DDT.
this spells doom for Soul.
Makes the cover.
And she did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anoa'i, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing that.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now, you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down. Banzai.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the challenger from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds, Yokozuna!
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now, we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship. Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Hulk Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
But also spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments. But you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder. Ooh.
This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the Giant's carcass through the ring.
come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight.
And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this. Relentless domination of the champion.
And Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means.
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Oh, that opens the door for Hogan. Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot in a short... Bear hug by Hogan. A 24-inch pythons wrapped around the waist. Oh, the bear hug. And a way to get out of it is being on display right here.
Ooh, quick opening and quick right.
He's able to kick out before two.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Uh-oh, the beginning of the end. Incoming. Fends it off. Good counter. Bombastic claims coming out of both camps coming into this one, gentlemen.
Hogan has claimed in interviews that he will slam Yokozuna's carcass straight through the ring so hard that it will cause a worldwide earthquake.
Meanwhile, Yokozuna has kept his comments brief, saying, quote, Hulkamania will die. Hogan will go down.
We'll see which man's predictions come to fruition as this match rolls on.
Nice shot.
A splash. Look at the power attack spin to decide the championship. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Things around.
We know what's coming next.
What more can be done at this point?
Shoulders down to retain.
And the Hulkster just slayed the biggest giant ever.
WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan!
In a family that specializes...
You can see it in the eyes of each individual.
Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been the battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the Giant's carcass through the ring.
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot.
Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball. Oh no, bear hug of pride. This is not good for the Hulk.
The bear hug cinched in. Gotta find a way out and catch your breath.
Hogan has no quit whatsoever. Raining down elbows and escaping the bear hug. Using their body as an absolute weapon.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. You know, Hogan slimming down may have an adverse side effect. Yokozuna can wrench those holds in around the Hulkster's waist now.
Oh, the waist and chest may be a little bit smaller, Corey, but you better believe that 24-inch pythons have not changed shape whatsoever.
And those pythons are primed to pick up the 550-pound monster and slam him through the... Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam!
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan, drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here? Wow. Yokozuna's got something in store. Belly to belly. Vicious. Knee stays up just in time. Dominating shoulder tackle.
The champion into the pin. And referee cuts off the count in one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Oh, man. There's the arm wringer, followed by the leg drop.
And he finds an answer for the Hulkster. Oh, Yokozuna counters. Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
And gentlemen, Yokozuna may be but one move away from ending Hulkamania.
The camera lights are flashing. Yokozuna is so close to regaining the title. Able to avoid damage.
Hulk Hogan. Oh, he's about to Hulk up. Hogan back on his feet. Stop dead in their tracks.
Shot to the throat. Oh, no, 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 no.
A big splash.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Man, a bruising use of their body. That's the kind of athleticism opponents do not expect to see from Yokozuna.
A man his size shouldn't move like that, Saxton. But Yokozuna,
He pinned. Time on the balance.
and Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE champion.
Here in the heartland of America, the heart of Hulkamania has just stopped beating. Hulk Hogan.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team tour through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there is about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top.
Effective counter. The Head Shrinkers accompanied to the ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
A steady stream of moves taking out Steiner.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Nasty headbutt. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oddsmakers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
And he stonewalls Samu. Oh, nice roll up for the win. He forces a break before the count of two.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. Samu finally creates some more offense for himself.
Could be a chance for Samu to change the complexion of this match.
Samu dishing it out now.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Into a chop block.
Getting him right into the corner. Jeez, driving headbutt.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Rick is losing grip of this match now.
Steiner's being kept in check.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Power slam.
Tag made, fresh partner in.
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Kicks out, counters, cover. He breaks the ref's count after one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners,
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
this could be it.
Oh, the bear hug, and a way to get out of it is being on display right here.
Put in the corner now. Clubbing blow.
Ooh, headbutt.
Nothing pretty about that. And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag.
Going for the 3 count.
Keeps his team in this one. Up into the fireman's carry position.
Into a Death Valley driver.
Oh my, down with authority. And that broke Samu down a bit.
Pitbull mentality of Steiner, holding nothing back on that attack.
Tag's made.
Oh yeah, not waiting any longer to get in this.
Tripling attack on the knee. Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a gift."
And a win for the Steiner brothers.